Alright, everything should be good now, so hello and welcome to a new stream for my Experiencing Minecraft Infinite series. And in this episode, in this stream, we are going to be once again fixing things around my base. So let's see. Alright, I got some stuff prepared here. So let's get building, and the first thing I'm gonna start by fixing the bridge, which I started working on in the last stream. Anyway, the first thing that I need are some... the first thing I'm gonna replace are these panels, but let me just turn on particles first. There we go. I kind of had them disabled while taking a screenshot since the effect bubbles are kind of in the way, and I've just noticed that I don't have my magnet equipped. I wonder where I put it. Right, there it is. In the backpack with all the other items associated with the stronghold. Anyway, I'm now going to remove the panels. That way I know how many panels should I craft. There, the skybox is on biome, so that's good. Anyway, hopefully we should be able to fix up the remaining things in this stream. Although we might not be able to, I feel like this will probably be the last stream in which I'm just, going around fixing things. Anyway, I also need to start working on the anniversary episode I got planned. Well, I did some work, but I would like to, properly focus on it, because this week I've kind of been working on some other things. I've been working on a new episode for Minecraft, for Infdev, since I got the island that I want to finish. Now let's see, there's 64 plus 33, which is kind of strange. It should be same number, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So I think I'm gonna craft 2 stacks into like brick panels. Yeah, the way I got a few extra, because I'm certain that I know that I'll need more of these soon, or I'll need more of these to replace the panels on the sides. Anyway, as I've said earlier, I'm gonna be working on a new episode for the Infdev series, for the volleyball project. It will be the final episode of that series. So I've been kind of working on finishing things. And by finishing things, I mean that I built a house, which was the last thing that I had on my list. Which means that after the episode is released, I'm going to go back to playing Classic, which I plan to stream Classic the next Saturday. So yeah, I'll be returning to it kind of soon. As for Minecraft Infinite, I got some things planned. I want to make a short video kind of showing a farm for packed ice that I've kind of thought of. it will only be a short video because I want to, release things weekly, but at the same time I want to work on the anniversary episode as I have mentioned, which I'm gonna start working on once I'm done with the short videos. So probably so next week, maybe on Wednesday or something like that. So I'm gonna focus on that. My plan for that episode is gonna be to reminisce about things, for it to be kind of a blast from the past. And now I need to craft some stairs. I think I'm gonna craft a lot more than I need, since I'll also need the stairs for the pillars. Anyway, as you can see, I'm almost done with the guardrails. Anyway, there are currently 3 things remaining for me to fix. The first being the bridge, which I've started working on in the last stream. I was hoping to do more work last stream, but unfortunately fixing the pumpkin took a lot longer than I hoped it would. Anyway, now that this is done, I'm going to be replacing these panels, and for those I also need some stone brick panels, not too many. Anyway, some of these are stone bricks, like this one, and this one as well. This one is giant bricks. Fall down, of course. Thankfully I got a way to get up quickly, and I don't need to worry about fall damage. The only problem is that this is kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. Anyway, there we go. So I just this one is also in giant bricks. Let me just check using the camera. There we got 2 stone bricks, 2 angelite bricks, 2 stone bricks, 2 angelite bricks, and then 2 stone bricks. So that's kind of an easy pattern to follow. And of course I fell down again. I shouldn't be standing on the panel the next time. Anyway, when it comes to some other future plans, some other future videos, future series that I've got planned, there is the short video about the ice farm that I've mentioned earlier, and I also have another series planned, which is replay called Legacy Plus Machines Explained, which will be basically a remake of the Infdev Plus Machines Explained. I don't yet know when I will start working on it, but it's an idea that I got for the future, but it will take like a while to make it, since I need to write the scripts and just prepare the things that I want to show in those videos. Another thing that I got planned is to make a short series in which I'll try to beat Minecraft Infinite in a caves world. I think that could be interesting, as I haven't really yet played in a caves world. And then I also got plans to beat Infdev Plus again, since the last time that I beat it, the portals still weren't a thing, so I want to do another playthrough, but this time with portals. And also, when it comes to my future streaming plans, I plan to stream Order of the Stone, Alpha Recrafted, Infdev Plus, Beta Recrafted, and I might stream other stuff as well. We shall see. For now, these are the mods that I plan to stream. You know, for Order of the Stone, I plan to do on like 1 or 2 streams. For Infdev Plus as well. For Alpha Recrafted, there will be more, as my plan is to kind of try and find a monolith, which is quite a difficult task, so it's likely that if I don't find it within a reasonable time, then I might use like a monolith finder to find it, but it's only like if it takes too long. You know, I don't want to spend a year looking for a monolith. Oh, right. For some reason I thought that it looked weird, but turns out that it's a skeleton. For a second I thought that, well, it was something else, something strange. Anyway, what do I want to do now? Alright, I want to get myself a climbing glove, which I can equip with magnet on. And I want to go down to see what is there remaining for me to fix. And I think the first thing that I'm gonna fix are these slabs. These are supposed to be stone brick slabs, so I'm just gonna craft some. And for that I'm gonna jump down so that I can teleport back up. I must admit, having these command blocks that I got. Well, I was about to say that I got the command block thanks to the dev build of 1.0, but I didn't actually get them thanks to the dev build. The dev builds just allowed me to like input the commands in survival. Anyway, I wanted to craft some stone bricks, right? I can't get distracted. I'm gonna craft more than I need. After all, you can never have enough resources. You know, I might use them in the future, and I should also grab myself some dirt to make some scaffolding. Anyway, I'm gonna take off the cloth because I feel like in this situation it would just get in the way. Now I should equip the magnet and also put the climbing glove on the hotbar so I can quickly switch between these. Now let's see. There. There. Now in the middle, so I can just switch the climbing glove, replace the magnet with the climbing glove, go up, and now I just make a scaffolding. You know, it would be nice if I was able to finish this bridge within the first half hour, or at least within the first hour of the stream. This would give me confidence. I believe that these slabs should be Angelite brick slabs. I'm gonna need to craft those as well. By the way, now that I've got that finished, I need to craft some stone brick panels. Maybe I need to craft some more Angelite brick panels. Well, anyway, I need stone brick panels, Angelite brick panels, Angelite brick stairs, and Angelite brick slabs to fix all of this. So let's see, I got some Angelite brick panels, but I think I'm gonna craft more. Also craft some more stairs. I also need the slabs. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also take the car with me and the blocks so that I can craft those while working. I think they will be better than just going back and forth. And of course I fell down. Why wouldn't I? Now let's see, I don't need this. I need this. I'm gonna start by placing the stone brick panels. Also, one more thing that I would like to mention is that I was originally planning to do another episode of the Experiencing Minecraft Infinite series before the special episode. In that episode I was planning to work on the basement. However, in the end I didn't really have the time to do that. Which means that the first episode of this series after the rebrand will be the special episode. I feel like that's fine. And also, as I've mentioned, I'll be including like a new copy of this world along with the special episode. Since, you know, it's the 3rd anniversary of that series. Okay, trying to kind of focus on building this, but I'm also gonna try to comment on stuff. Also, earlier I mentioned that I was working on the final episode of the Infdev series this week, which means that I'll be returning to the classic series as I've said. I must say I'm kind of looking forward to that. Looking forward to, ending that series and also returning to the classic world. That's because, I'm kind of looking forward to working on the world again. That's because, uh, while not working on that world, I've also been visiting it and just had some inspiration as to what I would like to do. And just in general, I'm looking forward to playing the future versions. I think it will be. I'm just looking forward to playing the future versions, since also give me opportunity to do new things in the world, and also after that it will be interesting to just see how the old worlds look like in newer versions. I shouldn't rush things. I want to do things properly. So of course I've worked on. What I'm trying to say is that it really is for me to switch to those newer versions right away, but of course I shouldn't do that. That's I want to. I just want to put proper effort into the world so that it's properly interesting, rather than just rushing. I must say I was kind of trying to be profound with that, but profoundly failed. We're looking at that now. It seems that this filler is now finished, and we are 24 minutes in, so I feel like we are making good progress. And I should be climbing the other pillar, although going through the cloud blocks might be a bit slower. Also, I just remembered that, earlier I've mentioned the rebrand. However, at the same time as as you might know, at the same time as the rebrand was announced, it was also announced that Minecraft Infinite won't be receiving any more major updates, which means no more ocean dimension and such things. However, that doesn't mean that I will stop working on this series, as I've still got things on my to-do list. I got things that I could work on. So I will still be working on this series. Still be making new episodes for who knows how long. So I'm not going to be stopping with those, although I'm not sure how often will I be making those. Probably only whenever I feel like I got enough content for an episode. Which, who knows how often it will be, since I'm already in the end game, so I feel like the only interesting thing is for me to build. I feel like it's not that interesting to conquer dungeons, because I've already done that a lot of times in this series. Basically, I want all the things that I do in the newer episodes to be, unique and interesting for this series. I don't want to keep doing the same things over and over again. Which means that which also means that if I make new episodes, it shouldn't also be purely about building. It's a good thing that the stairs don't crush the game anymore. As you might remember, they used to. But in the newest version, they don't, which is quite nice because I kind of forget about it. So if I was unprepared, then the night game would just crash in the middle of the screen, which would be kind of annoying. Like, it wouldn't be too big of a setback, but still. Seems like I might have a mistake on one of these sides because the other side is missing these slabs that cannot go across, so yeah, I'm gonna need to add those. And also I kinda want to drop down to collect the blocks that might have been dropped on the clouds or on the ground below, which I guess I'm doing now. I don't feel like collecting all of those, so because I feel like some of those might have dropped onto the tree. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, not sure why my mouse movement is like this. I almost forgot to equip the climbing gloves. Now let's see that I'm gonna go from here. Equip the magnets so I don't climb anymore. And there we go. Anyway, let's see. With this, the bridge should be all fixed. I'm not seeing any more blocks that should be fixed. It should need fixing order, I should say. So yeah, I think I'm done with this now. I'm just gonna quickly put away the blocks and then move on to the next thing. We're only 35 minutes in, which I feel like is a good pace. Maybe we'll be able to fix everything at this pace. We'll see. You know what, before I move on from here, I'm gonna also fix these structures here. So I need to fix those, which are supposed to be wooden slabs, and fix those, which are supposed to be, I believe, angelite brick. Although now that I think about it, I can't remember. Let me quickly check. Or at least try to quickly check. And seems like I need some angelite brick walls, angelite brick stairs, and the ice brick. Let's see, ice brick stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna need to grab some ice bricks and angelite. What about angelite? Give me a second. There we go, all good now. I don't have any cobbled angelite with me. Thankfully getting that is quick. Also I'm gonna grab this, and I don't think I need this. Nope. I also need some of these. Oh right, I also need the wood. The blue and purple wood. Thankfully I got a lot of it, so I don't need to worry. Alright, good. We should now be ready. And I also need a way to get across, get there. Let me see. I think I'm gonna grab some. I think I'm gonna grab the wings to get across. There we go. Now let's see the first thing that I want are some stairs. I'm gonna need 2 more actually. There we go. And there we go. Now I need some walls. The angelite brick walls. And I also need some more angelite. Also, let me just quickly do this. Not that. not that, not that. I wanted this. There we go. Now I can see things better. Anyway, the next thing I need are some double angelite slabs. And also this is supposed to be angelite slab. And oops, these are supposed to be right. I can't place a slab on the underside of another slab. I forgot about that. It's because of a bug with slab placement. And why is this like that? I'm not sure. And why is my mouse movement jerk like that? I don't know. Oh, never mind that. Now I want to focus on some other stuff. Oh, other stuff I mean the next two structures. I think I can throw this. Oh, not gonna throw this away. I could. Oh, there's still one more use. By the way, now the next thing I need are some angelite brick walls. I also need to grab the carver, as I still need to craft some things, some blocks. Let's see, I want to turn the ice stone into ice bricks to craft some ice brick stairs. So I can replace these with the ice brick stairs. I must say fixing this is kind of annoying. Well, I say kind of, but it's very annoying. Anyway, that is the second structure fixed. But before I fix the next one, I'm gonna put away some of the blocks. I say for a second I got confused because I wasn't sure why I wasn't flying. Turns out it's because I didn't have the wings equipped. Anyway. Put that aside. I'm going to organize these things later. For now, I'm going to keep these things here. Anyway, now the next thing is the ship, and for that I need to be below that ship, which means that I kinda need to do like scaffolding that goes down even lower, it seems. Oh, alright, and I also need to do something about these vines, but it seems like lock updates fix these, so I'm gonna try taking advantage of it. But for now I'm going to focus on these things. No, earlier I felt like I would be able to finish fixing these things at this screen, but now I don't think I will be able to. Now let's see. How are these things supposed to be placed? Believe these two are supposed to be the purple ones, and these two are supposed to be the blue ones. Now let's see. These two should be the blue ones as well. And these two are blue as well. Good. So that's the structures fixed. I just noticed that I left the slab here. Anyway, now the next thing that I want to fix is also a structure. Seems like I couldn't quite get high enough. I was trying to see if I could fly high enough to go back without using the command block, but it seems like I wasn't able to. Anyway, I'm going to leave the third scaffolding there for now, since I feel like I might need it, and I'll very likely need it later on, but for now I'm gonna do something else. So let me just close this. I don't need that anymore. And now I'll just focus on the next thing. But first I'm gonna put away these things that I don't need. Yeah, I don't think I need those anymore. Anyway, now the next thing that I want to focus on is that platform over there, fixing the cars and such. Let's see, the colors that I have used for that are red, yellow, and orange. As you can see, there is red and orange, so the only color that I need to grab is red from like the from my storage system. But just in case, I'm gonna grab some extra orange and yellow in case I need it. And also I'll need to replace the blocks kind of strategically, so that I don't get confused while building it. Now let's see which color is red now. seems like black has turned into red. Anyway, I think I'm gonna need a lot of those. And I'm also gonna need to grab a chest so that I can put away some things. Also, in the last few streams, I've talked about how slimes now spawn in my base, even though they didn't use, and it's because the way slime spawn has changed, and so now they spawn in all light levels, I believe. If I remember correctly, I should say. Anyway, let's get started. And the first thing I'm gonna do is put away things that I don't need. I'm just gonna put away some of the red clay. I don't think I need all of it. And I'm gonna start by tearing away the orange clay, because that used to be the red clay. And I'm also and I'll also place the clay where the torches used to be, so that way I later know where I'm supposed to place the torches back. Or I'm gonna place them back once I'm done mining these blocks away. Anyway, then I had to. What I was trying to say is that I kind of just remembered that I forgot to turn on the shuffle and also the looping of music. Anyway, seems like fixing this thing will be quick at this rate. However, then we are hour and 1 minute in, and I feel like we've made a good progress. So after this, we're gonna need to go and collect some of the astral fruit, since I currently basically don't have any, because I need quite a lot of it to fix the floating islands. So yeah. And also I just realized that I forgot to place in the torches first. So I guess I'm gonna try to replicate this. Oh, I cannot replicate that quadrant since this is rather symmetrical. Oh, how does that happen? I'm not sure. Right. Just keeps happening. Beware mouse movement. Let me try something real quick. Okay, I don't think that has improved things. But maybe this will. Alright, this hasn't made things better, it has made things only worse. But this does feel slightly better. Okay, it might not be as good as I thought. Anyway, the red clay is now done. So let me just put it away. Seems like I've grabbed a lot more red clay than I needed. Anyway, now I just need to replace the orange clay. Or rather, I need to replace the yellow clay with orange clay. I also need to remember to place back the lanterns. Or did I miss the two quadrants that still need fixing. I'm not sure. Anyway, time to fix those. Alright, seems like now I have only one color remaining to fix, which is yellow. Also, I need to place down these lamps. There we go. And now we can start fixing the yellow ones. I just put away the last remaining pieces of orange clay. There we go. And also I just remember that I forgot to place back the lighting rod. And seems like we are almost done. So once I'm finished with this, I'm gonna take the plane home and try to organize it a bit. And then we are going to visit the astral dimension where I'm gonna need to get some points because I've noticed that I'm low on those, and I feel like I might need to fix up my multi-tool once I return from there, because I've noticed that I'm kind of low on durability. Not too low, but still I don't want to risk things. After all, this is the multi-tool where I've got like efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3, so it would be a terrible loss if I were to, if it were to break, since I can't replace it in the modern versions. And once I've got enough points, I'm going to get some of the astral droid, although I don't think I'll be able to finish fixing the floating islands in this stream, since there's quite a lot to fix. Alright, let's see. Orange, and where is orange? Alright, up there is orange. And red is right over here. Also, I just remembered that I feel like there's something for me to fix at my base. Oh yeah, there is. I need some chloride slabs. So let me just quickly grab those. And I'm also going to put away these torches. I don't think I will need those in the astral dimension. Alright, I wanted to grab some chloride red slabs. And for that I need to craft some of those. I'm gonna craft 50. I don't need all 50 right now, but maybe in the future I will. And now let me just put away these things, and then we are going into the astral. Right, for a second I kind of got confused, and I got distracted. Okay, I'm going to get some more points by farming pigmen, for which I've grabbed some fire charges so I can reignite the spawners that are there. And now we wait. Guess it might take a while. I think I'm gonna farm these until all spawners burn out. I must make fighting these very annoying. Alright, the spawners have burnt out. I'm now a porcupine, so let's go back. And then I'm gonna teleport to a place where I'm gonna gather the Astral Lord, because these are old chunks and it got the mud in it, which I want to go into new chunks since that will make gathering of the dirt faster. Also, as you can see, killing all of those pigmen has given me a lot of a lot of meat, which means that I don't think I'll ever be. I don't think I'll be ever short on food. Anyway, let's see, where do I want to go? I think I want to go with the red one. Oh, I just remembered that oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna need to put on some armor. There we go, and I also want the wings. Wait, oh, wrong teleport. Oh right, and I also want the Devil's Claw so I can travel around. Let's see there. Also, there is some adminium, but adamantine, but I don't feel like grabbing it right now. Anyway, this should be a good spot to start flying, so I'm just gonna fly in that direction because that's where the new chunks should be. And yeah, they definitely are. This is the place where I want to get the new slimes. Look for the red villagers. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna need a bunch of like Well, I should try gonna throw out the whole bunch of stacks. I don't really know how many or how much of the bird will I need to fix the floating island, so I'm just gonna grab as much as I can. Very sorry. Sorry for kind of getting distracted. I'm kind of trying out something. Also, let me see something real quick. Oh, right, I got VSync. Let me just do this. Anyway, how are we doing on the dirt? We've now got 10 stacks almost, which I feel like might not be enough. I feel like this should now be enough. So, right, I've got the winning song, so I'm just gonna lie down. And now that I'm home, I'm just gonna quickly put away the things that I don't need. Then I'm gonna start building some scaffolding. So that I can start replacing the dirt. Oh, I think most of these I'm just going to put into the composter. Let's see, where do the berry bushes belong? There. And now the flowers. And the rest is going to be composted. Also, I should put away the green journeys for it for place. I think I'm gonna keep the Devil's Claw for now, and I'm gonna put away some of the astral dirt into a backup backpack so that it doesn't take up so much inventory space. Oh, probably most of it, or seems like all of it. Seems like I've only gathered 18 stacks of it. Well, I say only, but it should be more than enough to replace all of the mud that is now on the floating islands. And now the second thing that I need to do is grab myself some dirt so I can use it for scaffolding. Oh, seems like we got another bleeding sky went during a stream. Now let's see, how high do I want the scaffolding to go? I think I'm gonna set up like 2 levels of scaffolding. Also, one more thing that I've just realized is that I don't really need to fix the vines that are here. I can just break the second block and they will just grow back where I want. So I won't be fixing the vines in any way that I expected to fix them. Let's see, I think this should be a good height. for the scaffolding. So I'm just gonna build the scaffolding around the island. Also, one more thing that I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix the islands one by one instead of kind of doing them layer by layer, which means that I need to take this and this and just start replacing the mud. I must say that fixing these is a lot faster than I expected. I feel like throughout this whole stream I'm kind of going back and forth between I will be able to fix this during this stream and I won't be able to fix it during this stream. Although thinking about it again, well, once again, not so sure if I'll be able to fix all of the islands during this stream. I'm leaning more towards I want. I feel like I'll be able to do quite a bit of work, which means that I might most likely will not be doing another stream to fix things and just do the work off stream. I believe the only thing remaining for me to do once I'm done with the island is to fix the paintings, but I think that's something that I can just do off camera and off stream. Aside from that, I believe everything should be fixed around the base. So yeah, let me just go a bit lower because I've noticed that this lump of mud is kind of low. So yeah, at this rate I don't think there's a need for another of these streams, so I guess in 2 weeks I'm going to be streaming Order of the Stone. But I think I'm just going to make a post about my plans, like the next week. Let's see, did I fix this whole island? Yes, I did already. 2 vines are remaining, but well, I can take care of those right now, but I think about it. Or not. Yes, I'll just go. Anyway, I'm going to try and fix some of these islands in the stream and then do the rest of those off stream. Well, that's frustrating, but I'm gonna keep trying until I succeed. Because I want to succeed. Oh, of course I have to keep falling. I'm not gonna give up until I do it. Maybe I should be actually smart and build some scaffolding. So is it me or Steve? I don't even need to fix this. Fine. I just noticed, so yeah, now we are done with that. And we have fixed this island. And seems like I've missed 2 blocks. There we go. So I'm just gonna now remove the scaffolding. Anyway, I feel like I made kind of good progress in this stream. There are still the floating islands that need to be fixed. However, I decided I don't want to fix any more of these in this stream. And also there are the paintings remaining, which I'm also going to fix off stream. Anyway, that will be it for this stream. I guess I will be seeing you in the next one.